we forgot how to be a band because today we drove all the way from South Carolina and we made it straight to the venue, and we were supposed to go to the airport to pick our merch up. So instead, we came to the venue, we just looked at it and we were like, oh, there's the venue, that's cool, let's go get our merch. So we turned all the way back around after paying all these tolls and stuff that are ridiculously high. And it was, the merch was there, thankfully. That could have gotten really bad. But if you've seen our merch table, I don't know if you've been back in the side room over here, but our merch table, did you see it? Yeah, it looks as though, so this is how long it's been. We forgot to bring our clips and stuff to clip stuff up, so we put the tape up there. So the shirts just kind of tell. So I actually wore one tonight just to show you, like, this is one of our shirts. So this is kind of like the pre-merch table, merch table. Back there's the merch table, merch table. And yeah, so other words I just wanted to say, there's been a lot of lemons today. And when you get a bunch of lemons, what do they say? Yeah, so I wrote a song about it just now. We're going to sing it together. Let me get the key. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. When life gives you lemons, you make. When life gives you lemons, you make. 'Cause lemonade's good to drink. Oh, when life gives you lemons, you make. When life gives you lemons, you make. When life gives you lemons, you make. 'Cause lemonade's. We'll figure it out. you don't want to be the guy to do it. So it's kind of like, maybe somebody else will. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll just pick somebody for you. That way, the decision is made. It takes all the pressure off of you, except for him. It's your job to make this room extra sweaty. Because you see, I've been sitting around for 10 months holding a baby. So that's why I keep going to my knees, because I can't breathe very well anymore. Because I'm all about the baby. So this song's for you guys in the pit. Everybody else on the sidelines, hands in the sky. Lights on the people also. Keep it going. We don't know how much of future, but we don't got some action. Yeah, I'm talking about me while I'm looking at you. Southern hospitality, morality, empty pockets. I've been barely scratching by. Take a letter, spread it me. Far away from prison, let it hurt. Run out of there. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Alright, let's go. Struggle that. Struggle that. Now I'm alive. yourselves tonight. So, yeah, that was fun, right? It's always fun when the crowd's not about you know, some band up here, but just about everybody in the room. That's the kind of shows I like going to. So thank you so much for being here. And also, I want to say thank you so much to Nemo Village for bringing us out on this tour. We love you. So speaking of taking 10 months off, I keep going to my knees. My band's probably like, is he dying? I am. You see, because I've been sitting there feeding a baby and feeding myself. And I've held him so much. You guys ever heard of tennis elbow? Yeah, because if you haven't, I don't play tennis. I've just been holding a baby. And it's literally for 10 months, just like imagine walking around with a sack of potatoes. So, except that the sack of potatoes has a mouth and eyes and ears and stuff. And the sack of potatoes needs your attention and all that. And you love the sack of potatoes very much. So you just keep on hanging out with it. That's me right now. So, thank you so much for having grace with me. Something we have never done in all of our years of touring. We've been touring for a long time now. And we have never in our whole career played a cover song on tour. So we thought we would do that tonight, if that's okay with you guys. If you know it, sing it. If you don't, Google it. I'm sure it's there. Anyways, here's Wonderwall.
No, Sacrifice yourself for your fathers. All is nothing, all is nothing, all is one. And if your partner behind you, illusion has been just a dream. Valley of death that I'll find you. Now is when all the sunshine gleams. So bring on me your perfection, for there will surely be no cold and fear or hunger. You can't see, you can't see, you can't see.
Here's one you don't know. This song's called Dead Cat.
Quit to take that everything. There's no shine to diamond ring.
song right here. We're going to, but hold on. You want to know what happened? It was me. I'm the one who turned it.
Ooh, this man.
No. I've had a rough few weeks, Murray. Don't listen. Don't boo me. I'll tell you. Yeah, I'm the first man to have a baby.
Cheer this man.
So I stepped on. By the way, this is Sticky right here. This is. His mama didn't name him that, but we did. So I stepped on the power cable and I put Sticky through a bunch of stress. So yeah. But so we're gonna play another song now, but I wanted to one more time give you a sob story about that sack of potatoes. So anybody else in here have a sack of potatoes at home? Or several of them? You have 3 of them? Okay, awesome. Who has the most here? You have 2? That's not the most yet. There's a guy before you had 3. Is 3 the most? Anybody have more than 3 kids here? How many do you have? 3? Okay, that's not more than 3 though. Does anybody here have 4? Going.
There's 4 over here.
4? Okay, anybody have 5?
How can you afford to be here?
This sounds weird. I'm like giving them like, take a 5. Anybody got 5? I'm not doing that. The what? I thought you said you had 26. I was gonna say, wow. So the sack of potatoes eats a lot. So if you could buy a T-shirt, that would be amazing. Because then I could go home and my wife would be like, oh my gosh, it's working out, it's doing it. And then the baby would be like, goo goo gaga dada, I'm not gonna go to hungry. So, and especially in this economy where, why don't you call it like go to Taco Bell? It used to be like a $5 box, now they're like, here, like give me like a $50 box or whatever. It's like, it's crazy. So anyways, this song goes out to that little sack of potatoes. And anybody else's sack of potatoes in here. And if you had more than 4 and you're just real shy, you're still loved by us. Don't worry about it. One more time, can anybody tell us the name of this group? With more enthusiasm than that. What's the name of this group? It's not fair though. You guys got a cheat sheet right here. It's still something.
bless you guys, man. We love you. We're Islanders.